Hello and welcome to today's Lol Esports Roundup. We're going to cover the games from this morning in the LPL and preview what's to come tomorrow. I live viewed these games, so if you'd like to watch the games with me, I have a timer. Today I was not great with the timer, but I will try and be better tomorrow. So if you want to live view and talk in the chat and things like that, that is a thing that I'm doing for the games. So went 2-0 in my predictions, 5-3 over the year. If you want my predictions, those are members only. Team Wee in EDG. EDG are 18th in my power rankings. EDG would beat Team Wee pretty easily 2-0. Ale 4-4-10 would lead the team in damage with 31.4%. Fofo would go 7-1-11 in mid lane. In the second game on Akali, he was quite good. Shanks led the way for Team World Elite, going 7-6-5, 24.4% of damage. So EDG, I mean, both series were pretty one-sided. I will say Team Wee in Game 2 put up a better fight than in Game 1, but it just, they didn't have it. Mako played very well in both games, very impactful. On Lux in Game 1, he really stuck out, and in Game 2, he stuck out also. I believe on Nami, if I recall correctly. A very, very, very good showing. Leave in his first match was pretty good. Of course, this is against Hope, Hope and Iwandi, like I said yesterday, are no slouches, right? They're not awful. But, Team Wee isn't, lighting the world on fire. Hang, I thought, played well in Game 1. Really was aggressive once more, got into JJ's face, invaded him, and harassed him a bit. Getting a little bit, I think I'm starting to get it better, thankfully. But Ale definitely had the edge over Bubu. So EDG, this is clean. This was clean. And I thought Mako was very impactful and was the MVP. Top and anyone's legend. Oh, by the way, hopefully I remember that I didn't go right to this when I do my channels, my chapters. Team Wee and EDG. I felt Team Wee had a moment where they had a chance to put themselves in a good position. I think it was in Game 2. They had an opportunity to go to Soul Point, and instead of going to Soul Point, they jumped off the Drake. Hang jumped off the Drake to try and fight a losing fight already in mid. And by doing so, and he had the Drake pretty low. He could have probably finished it. They lost the Drake, lost the fight. Lost the fight, lost the Baron, lost the Drake, lost the game. Where if they had taken the Drake and lost the fight and lost the Baron, at least they would have been at Soul Point after the Baron was done, and they could have coin flipped for Soul. Honestly, I think that was the win con there, and they blew it. Now, on to top and anyone's legend. This was extremely one-sided. I said a lot of nice things about RNG yesterday and OMG, and I had completely forgotten that OMG had actually been very competitive in Game 2 and forced RNG to backdoor. Now, as far as this one's concerned, Top just beat the hell out of them. Early on, Rookie and Tien seemed to be one mind, one body, one soul. It truly was methodical. It was just meticulous, and they beat them silly. This was extremely one-sided. Jackie Love leads the way, 13-1-15, 34.4% of damage. Rookie 8-0-17. Betty 3-6-3. 30.6% of damage for anyone's legend. Tien was the MVP. Like I said, Tien would go mid lane early on in Game 1, resulting in Rookie's Azir getting a double kill. That would then lead to Tien going all over the Rift, making things happen with the Rookie, and it was just a beatdown. Then in Game 2, Jackie Love got a couple kills early on, and the team ran with that as well. It was just, it was not close. Anyone's legend looks like one of the worst teams thus far. Losing to IG and two top laners was a thing, but this almost was worse because they just didn't have a chance in hell at any point. ZDZ's picking K'Sante, and honestly, I wasn't impressed. I haven't been impressed by K'Sante at all yet. Even King Tian in Game 2 played K'Sante and had a good KDA, but I don't know. I don't think the champ is super good. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe these players just aren't very good at it yet, which is a thing. Small sample size, but it just, I don't know, it feels like a bait. Vi is a big bait. We saw Vi again. I think, based on the vibe I'm getting from the LPL, Vi is #1 jungle prio over Sej and Maokai. And then Lucian Nami is getting prio over Zeri Yumi, which I think is extremely puzzling. Outside of EDG winning a game where they picked Lucian Nami into Zeri Yumi today, I think now it's like 1 in 5. Like Lucian Nami into Zeri Yumi. It's just very small sample size, but it just doesn't look good. And frankly, it didn't look good last year either. Like I said yesterday, you have to pick the Sivir into it. You just handshake it. It's just it's not great. Sneak peek for tomorrow. Just 1 second. Okay. Sneak peek, like I said, Thunder Talk and LNG. So 2 teams in my top 25 power rankings. They won't be updated this week because we only had a few LPL games, but they will be updated the week after. And then one every week after that. Thunder Talk and LNG, though. Thunder Talk, 11th. LNG, 16th. Neither one have played. This is their 2023 debut. Week 2, day 7 of last year, LNG would win 2-1. 3 out of 10 players from that series are in tomorrow's. Tarzan for LNG, Beshwan, and UCal for Thunder Talk. Now, in that series, Tarzan would go 5-5-21 and participate in 26 out of 39 kills. Beshwan would go 10-5-23 with 33 out of 45 KP. The reason why I included both was because I figured if both are there, why not include both? That's what I'll start doing. I did it down here with RNG and IG. Why not have the comparison there? Although Tarzan won, Beshwan definitely seemed more aggressive and seemed to be more of a carry-oriented jungler in that position, which he was and has to be with Thunder Talk. Obviously, I'm a big Beshwan fan, so Beshwan versus Tarzan is the matchup. As far as I'm concerned, looking at this matchup, Discord also thinks similarly. 10 out of 13 people. If you're on the Discord, you can vote on these things. I have it in the polls section. 10 out of 13 people picked this matchup as the most intriguing. So the top side of the rift is definitely, well, actually, the whole thing is. The whole thing is interesting. I'll tell you why. So Thunder Talk has Hoya. Hoya's not super good. Zika has the potential to be good for LNG. So that's the thing. Mid lane, you got Scout and UCal. Scout, known commodity. UCal, people seem to be writing him off already. I think it's a little premature. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And then in bot lane, we have a inexperienced player in LP alongside Hung, who is not any more experience, really more experienced than he is. I mean, he's only played 1 year pretty much. He was rookie last year. And then Thunder Talk has Wanfeng and Jin Lu, formerly known as Lucas. And the support is definitely a little sus in that match, in that pair. But Wanfeng is super cracked. At least in my opinion, I have him as a top 580 carry in the world. I'm a big Wanfeng fan. I know some people don't like it, but, armchair, scouts and analysts are all alike. So, this will be a close one. I'm not going to say what I'm predicting who will win, but I think at 3 games is definitely a strong possibility. RNG and IG. RNG 8th in the power rankings. They would beat OMG 2-0 yesterday. IG would beat Anyone's Legend 2-0. So both teams 1-0. This is an interesting matchup. Obviously, IG are without Dove and going to go with Nenny. And then RNG are without Angel and going with Tangwan in mid. Week 9, day 6, RNG would win 2-1 last summer. 5 out of 10 players are in that were in that game, are in the starting lineup for tomorrow. Gala went 26-8-30, including a 14-kill Zeri game in Game 3. On would go 13-16-29. Breathe versus YSKM, otherwise known as You Should Know Me, is the matchup to watch. 12 out of 15 people on the Discord voted for this. I agree. I think YSKM definitely showed some glimpses of promise against Anyone's Legend. Now it was against Anyone's Legend. We'll see how he does against a better top laner and Breathe, and with a jungler-like Way that may see the opportunity to go top lane and need to address things. It's a step up in competition, but it needs to happen. The bot lane, I think, is going to be close between Gala, Bunny, and On Wink. I think On and Wink showcased a lot of aggression against Anyone's Legend. They got after it, the Blitzcrank especially, and they have the potential to do that again. Excuse me. They have the potential to do that again against RNG. I think this is not as close as the other series, but I think it should still be interesting and fun to watch. Like I said, especially the top lane. And I think the bot lane also may have some value from an outside perspective. And if you think On and Wink are, at least average. So that's it for the roundup today. Like I said, I'm going to be live viewing these games when they start. So if you want to do that, just check out my channel or follow me on Twitter or join the Discord. Those are all options. YouTube memberships, if you want to support me so I can continue to do daily League of Legends content, $3 a month just to keep the lights on. $10 a month is members only. That gives you all the predictions, like including who I think is going to win this one, who I think is going to win this. Game score, a little bit more opinion. I'm a little less, censored isn't the right word, but it's close in that, those videos aren't monetized. They're private and they're only for members. So I can just, kind of give, say how I feel, right? So if you like the video, like it, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, become a YouTube member, and thank you for watching.